Let's go to Kevin Boughton and Priscilla Casper.
Priscilla, what is the latest? You're on Mission and Silverlake, right?
Yeah, we're on the west side, Mission and Silverlake. It's not raining right now, but take a look at this water in the wash. It is rushing down. When we were waiting here to go live, I spoke to a passerby and he told me that around 2:20, the rain was coming down so hard he could barely see out of his car window. And he said there was a lot of low visibility on the freeway. But I want to show you actually how fast this wash water is running. So we're going to throw a stick just to give you guys a little reference. So let's see. You know, it's moving. So Tucson Department of Transportation says that even just the little bit of water can trap a car. So make sure you are safe while you are on the roads. When you see that water, turn around, don't drown. That's their main message. And if you want to prepare your homes for the heavy rain, TDOT will be handing out free self-serving sandbags. So you do have to bring a shovel, and that's going to be at High Corbett Field starting at 5. Back to you, Stella.
Thanks, Priscilla. Let's go to 9 on Your Side's Kevin Boughton. He is live downtown.
Guy and Stella, this is the Stone Avenue underpass here in downtown Tucson. It has about 4.5 feet of water in it. Earlier, when we got here at about 4 o'clock, it had closer to 7 or 8 feet of water. It's drained that fast in the last hour or so. Want to show you video of how we got here from this afternoon's storm. This is video that TDOT, Tucson Department of Transportation, shot this afternoon. It shows water gushing down the street into the overpass, or underpass rather. They say there was 6 feet of water here in just minutes. They have closed the road, which is of course the entrance to downtown Tucson, and now drivers have to find another way home here at the afternoon rush hour. Back out here live, the water is draining, is leaving behind a ton of mud and a big mess for crews to clean up before drivers can go through it again. There is a plan in the works that TDOT says will prevent this type of thing. They're spending money on new pipes and a new pump system to make sure that flooding like this doesn't happen in the future. We're live downtown tonight. Kevin Boughton, KGUN, 9 on Your Side.
Kevin, thank you. And happening right now, Tucson Department of Transportation giving away sandbags. Head to High Corbett Field to get those. There is a 10-bag limit per vehicle. You'll need to bring your own shovel to get that sand.
Another Swiftwater rescue took place last night. Drexel Heights firefighters pulled a driver and 3 children to safety. Firefighters say the car was stuck in the mud near Westover and Valencia. No one was injured. The silver car was still at the scene this morning. The road was closed because of floodwaters. It reopened around 7. Officials in Payson stopped the search for the missing man at the Cold Springs swimming hole just an hour ago. Gila County deputies say they suspended the search because of strong weather headed to that area. Sheriff's deputies say the volunteers are exhausted, but they refuse to give up.
These people behind me are the best, the absolute best. And they are wore out, but they're like, I'm going to get up and go out again. And they're staying in it, and they want to stay in it until it's closed.
9 people were killed after a flash flood Saturday afternoon. Some people were washed several miles downstream. 40 volunteers have helped search for the missing 27-year-old man. World News Tonight with David Muir begins right after our newscast. ABC's Kenneth Moten will have the latest on the deadly flash flood in Payson and the search for the missing man.
And this morning in Midtown, 3 vehicles crashed, leaving a woman with life-threatening injuries. Take a look. A van rolled over. One car was severely damaged on the driver's side. The truck has a small dent on the driver's door. The door was closed. The road, that is, was closed for about 3 hours. It reopened just before noon. And last night, a 30-year-old man was found dead at the bottom of a pool in a Midtown apartment. It happened around 9 near 29th Street in Columbus. Bystanders saw the man, pulled him out, and called 911. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Firefighters don't know how long he had been at the bottom of the pool, but he was by himself. Tucson Fire wants to remind people to always swim with a friend. This is the 5th drowning this year.
Tucson police arrested a second suspect in connection with an armed robbery last week. Police say Danielle Maria Sanchez helped a man steal a gun from the Quick Trip pawn shop on Prince and Flowing Wells. An employee chased after the two, but her partner struck the employee in the head. Sanchez faces charges of aggravated assault. Her partner, Daniel Deontay Moore, was booked into the Pima County Jail on an unrelated charge. A prostitution ring bust in Chino Valley. Police arrested a 43-year-old man accused of sex trafficking. They say Leon Taylor used several women and a juvenile as prostitutes. At least one of the women returned to her parents in another state. Police say it's happened since last October. He faces sex trafficking of a minor, sexual abuse, and other charges.
The GOP's plan to repeal and replace Obamacare suffered another setback at the Congressional Budget Office delayed the release of their analysis on the bill. The Congressional Budget Office was supposed to release the report today. It would have included the bill's estimated cost and the scope of insurance coverage. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says he will push back the health care vote until Senator McCain returns to Washington, D.C. He is recovering from surgery.
We hope John McCain gets better very soon because we miss him. He's a crusty voice in Washington. Plus, we need his vote.
President Donald Trump wished Senator McCain a speedy recovery as he kicked off his Made in America week. The president plans to showcase several products made in the United States. He signed a Made in America proclamation on the importance of making goods right here in the U.S.
Still to come, Tucson and Northwest firefighters busy with Swiftwater rescues. We will hear from Whitney Clark on the latest.
Plus, a crash you have to see to believe how one SUV ended up on the roof of this Florida home. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.
Around the nation, in St. Louis, a car crash left officials puzzled over the weekend. Authorities wondered how this car ended up on the top of a house.
They say the driver lost control of the vehicle. It hit a pole and launched off a curbside hill. Crews rescued the driver. They suffered critical injuries. No one was home at the time of the crash. And happening right now, emergency crews busy responding to Swiftwater rescues this afternoon.
9 on your sides, Whitney Clark is live on Silver Bell and Camino del Cerro.
Northwest Fire tells me they responded to 2 Swiftwater calls this afternoon. One of them right near where we are. We're on Silverbell, just north of Camino del Cerro. I'll give you a look. This road is still closed. Still a little bit of running water you can see here. It has been closed, but they do tell me they plan on reopening it. The water really has gone down in just the hour or so that we've been here. Now, just beyond this line of cars you see here, that's where that Swiftwater rescue happened this afternoon. We do have a photo of that incident from Northwest Fire. It's a black SUV that got stuck on some high ground in between 2 areas of running water. In this particular area. There were 2 people in the car at the time that were able to get out safely. Now, the other incident this afternoon happened on the 2600 block of Lloyd Bush. Tucson Fire assisted in that as well and had some incident. Now, the good news is there were no injuries in either of these calls. It's unclear on what the water levels were in both of these cases. Crews really are urging people to know your surroundings, obey the barriers. If you see running water in the road, wait it out. Turn around. It's really not worth the risk. We have all the information about the road closures in the area on our website, kgun9.com. For now, I'll send it back to you guys. Guy, Stella.
Thank you, Whitney. Just a reminder, the Pima County Department of Transportation will be closing roads to keep drivers safe.
And you can keep up with the very latest closures by calling the county's hotline. That information is right there. You can also find the closures on our website, kgun9.com.
More after the break. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side. Continuing coverage now on the monsoon across southern Arizona.
Let's go to KGUN 9's Craig Smith. He's live at High Corbett. And Craig, they are giving out sandbags there, right?
Now, we are at High Corbett Field at Tucson's Reed Park, and this is basically something the city of Tucson is doing to help you do your own home defense. What you see here is sandbags ready to be packed, people with some shovels doing their own packing. We thought about brandishing a shovel around just for effect, but you know, they need every shovel they have here. And in fact, they hope that you will bring a shovel of your own to help facilitate loading these sandbags. These are the sandbags you're going to get. The rule here is 10 bags per vehicle, just 10. And the question is, how do you use those effectively once you get them? We were talking with somebody about that, and what he said is, you know, you're not really going to be able to dam up your entire property and keep the water off entirely. So what you want to do is put those down strategically and figure out where to put those sandbags to divert the flow so it goes away from your house and away from any sort of damage that you can do. You're really steering the water. You're not really going to stop it very effectively, especially if 10 sandbags is all you're going to get. But again, this is what the city is doing. Come here, ideally bring your own shovel. The limit is 10 sandbags per vehicle. Go home and place them strategically so you are ready for when that rain hits your house, and you are able to place them so they steer that water away from anything that's going to damage your property. This is something that the city is going to have going on for quite some time, and this is something, again, at High Corbett Field at Reed Park. Come on out, load your own sandbags. Again, 10 sandbag limit, bring your own shovel. Reporting live, Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.
Craig, thank you. Any more rain for tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got about a 40 to 50% chance.
Okay,
so those sandbags might come in handy for some people who know that they have spots around their yard or in their home that do often flood. I mean, we've got our flash flood watch. So that means the ground's already saturated and really can't hold on to much more. Let's give you a look at our sky cam. We're seeing those overcast skies, but we do have some embedded areas of very heavy rainfall with our storms today. Although our storms are of the scattered variety, there are some isolated areas that have much heavier rainfall where you're looking at the yellows, the oranges, and the reds popping up here. Still some light showers now across the Tucson area, but as these storms track to the northwest, even just a little bit of rain, say over the course of 30 to 60 minutes, can bring on some rapid runoff. So that is why we do have our flash flood watch, again, as I mentioned earlier, through tomorrow morning. We have picked up a good amount of rain here so far through just the 16th of July. So this doesn't even include today's rainfall. We've now had 2 67/100ths of an inch of rain. That is 6/10 over what we typically would pick up for the entire month of July. So we're ahead of the game as far as our rain at this point of the monsoon is concerned for Tucson. Our high today did make it to 91 degrees in Tucson, but 96 Casa Grande, Phoenix still pretty close to 100, 99 there, and 94 in the Safford area. We've cooled off now thanks to the effects of that rain-cooled air and our extensive cloud cover. 82 at the airport, and it is sticky. Dew point almost 70 degrees, humidity 60% in the air right now, at least at the airport, is reportedly calm. A look ahead overnight, still a 50% chance we'll run into some showers through 10 o'clock. Then it drops off to a 30% chance come 11 as well as midnight, with our overnight low ending up in the low 70s. 74 is what we're calling it for Tucson, with mostly cloudy skies and that 40% chance of ongoing showers. And then tomorrow, our high of just 92. That's 8 degrees below the norm. We should be closer to 100 this time of year. I think there are some folks, especially with the increase in moisture, who are okay with our high temps staying below average. And we do have a 50% chance for storms, primarily in the afternoon. Now, our chance for storms elsewhere, looking at 50% for Douglas, but 40% for places like Bowie and Wilcox and Tombstone, 60% for Bisbee, 60% Sierra Vista, as well as in Oracle, 40% for Marana, Green Valley, and Tubac. Little farther to the west, 30% for Ajo, but 50% in Sells, 30% for 3 Points, 50% Tucson, 40% for Sahuarita, 50% in Vail. And a look at the extended KGUN 9 on your side 7-day forecast now. After our 50% chance of needing the umbrella tomorrow, we've got a 40% chance Wednesday and a 30% chance come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is looking like it's going to be a very active week. And when you consider the fact that on Saturday alone, we had record rainfall, almost 1.5 inches of rain at the airport. And of the last 8 days, we've had measurable rain at the airport all but one day. the ground is wet. So whatever rain we do pick up is bound to run off very, very quickly. But look at those high temperatures staying below 100 all the way through the next 7 days, and our overnight lows in the mid to upper 70s. Guy, Stella?
Aaron, thank you. Some students already heading back to school.
If your child needs supplies and clothing, where you can get them. You're watching KGUN 9 on your side.